quick comparison video between a Lasko Power Plus box fan and a Lasko Weathershield. They're both new fans purchased this year. Both are rated at 2000 CFM. Both have the Weathershield motor, but they're different colors and they have different handles and speed selector switches. Spin these around. The only other difference, I guess this one has a black cord and the Weathershield has a white cord, and you can see they have different feet. The Power Plus has wider, seemingly better feet than the Weathershield does. So different colors, different feet, different handle, different speed selector. Everything else is the same. So I guess I'm not sure what makes this Power Plus. I don't really know where the power comes from, because it's not more powerful than this fan. It's not like it's a more powerful version of this, and plus better feet. I don't know. To me, it's just confusing and meaningless, the name of the fan. But that aside, these are both good fans. These two individual fans, I should say. I did have to buy 3 Weathershield fans to get a good one, and that's explained in another video. But I'm 1 for 1 on the Power Plus so far, although I would have to look again. But I'm pretty sure Jordan, you had a video where he found a Power Plus fan that had the same issue. I think it was a trash find, and it was the same issue that I had with 2 of my Weathershield fans, where the blade spun off the motor shaft after a short amount of time. The hubs, or the blade hubs, weren't molded properly, and they had a weak, like a rounded keyway. Those are supposed to have like a D-shaped keyway, and the flat part of it was rounded, so the blades would spin off. So that's an issue with both of these models, the Power Plus and the Weathershield. And I experienced it with, like I said, 2 out of 3 Weathershield fans that I bought. But if you do buy a Weathershield fan, I would recommend buying it in a store somewhere locally. That's how I found the good one. The other 2 were bought online from stores that, one was eBay and one of them was a hardware store online that I had never heard of before. I'm not throwing any shade at them. I'm not going to name the store. I don't really blame them so much, but if you can find one locally, I would recommend that. The Power Plus fan was actually a Facebook Marketplace find. It was new in box, but you order stuff on Facebook and it can get weird sometimes. But I got lucky with this one. It's a good fan, new in box, no problems. And both of these have not a ton of hours on them, but I mean, they've got days worth of use out of them. I mean, running 24 hours at a time for a few days, or then 12 hours at a time, or just they've got some use on them already. Can you hear that? I'm sorry about this. Boston Terrier, everybody. That's not me, that's the dog. Anyway, so we'll run the fans. You can tell that they pretty much move exactly the same amount of air. They sound identical. It's just one, it has a different name. Sound the same, move the same amount of air. This one does have a little bit of a rubbing sound to it, and I think what's going on there is what happens with a lot of the Lasko fans. I'll see if I can, I think I saw what the issue was earlier. There's one. See that? See that little sliver of material coming off of that tab on the blade hub? Those things stick out and then they rub on the motor mount. So that's what that noise is. And I could, at some point I'll have to pull the blade off and clean that up and put it back on, but we'll just run through them together. Here's high on both of them, and then we'll go to 2, and then 1, and back up to high, and then shut them off. Are you kidding me? So that's the, Jesus, they're both snoring now. Lasko Power Plus and a Lasko Weathershield, and a snoring pit bull and a snoring Boston Terrier for you. Thanks for watching.